In today's Destiny 2 video, we have a brand new stasis rocket sidearm called the Tinasha's Mastery. It is the first of its kind in Destiny 2, so we're going to go over all the perks that can roll on it and what they do. So Guardians, let's get into this. So all you have to do to get this sidearm is head on over to Saladin, and at rank 4 you can just pick this up, and it comes with Reverberation and One for All. And to rank up, all you gotta do is play Iron Banner matches. The more Iron Banner matches you play, you'll get engrams to drop, and you can take those engrams into the focus decoding, and you can come and focus it right here for 1 engram and 25,000 glimmer. Now, the Tinasha's Mastery is a legendary kinetic sidearm. It does stasis damage, and it is the legendary rocket assisted frame. These are some of the best sidearms in the game. Ever since rocket assisted frames came out in Destiny 2, they're always at the top of the list for the most used in PvE. They're not really the best in PvP, but they are S tier in PvE, and this one is no different. Now, taking a look at that first column, we have Air Trigger, Offhand Strike, Deconstruct, Enlightened Action, Impulse Amplifier, Loose Change, and Reverberation. Now, I've seen a lot of people on X saying that Air Trigger is going to be the best perk in this column because it's going to increase the ammo reserves that you can carry when you have this sidearm equipped. And it also states that when you're airborne, accuracy and reload speed are increased, but target acquisition is decreased. But that part doesn't really matter in PvE. It's going to give you a +30 to your reload, a 0.8 times reload duration multiplier, 15% decreased accuracy cone size, and 20% decreased auto aim cone size. Now, Air Trigger is not hard to activate. You literally just have to jump off the ground, do a little bunny hop, and you can get it to activate. So you can literally just have that super fast reload on demand without having to get a kill or do any damage with this weapon. So that is why people are speaking real highly about Air Trigger. Offhand Strike states that final blows grant additional weapon range, stability, and accuracy when firing from the hip for a short duration. This is kind of like a PvP perk. I don't really find it too useful for PvE. I would pass on Offhand Strike. Then we have Deconstruct. Deconstruct is very interesting. States that dealing sustained damage grants bonus damage against vehicles and constructs and refills ammo from reserves. Damage with primary ammo or against constructs provides additional progress. It says constructs include barricades, turrets, stasis crystals, and other objects created in the field. It goes on to say that upon scoring multiple hits within 6 seconds of each other, it refills 10% of the magazine from reserves, can be reactivated without a cooldown. It cannot load the magazine beyond its base capacity. It grants 40% increased damage against constructs and vehicles for 5 seconds. Additional hits refresh the buff duration. Now, the reason that this is so interesting is because this weapon also comes with the perk Chill Clip, which will allow you to freeze combatants and turn them into a stasis crystal, and then shooting them while they're frozen will actually activate Deconstruct. As you can see, I have a roll with Deconstruct and Chill Clip, and it takes 3 shots to freeze a combatant. Once they're frozen, that 4th shot will activate Deconstruct. It'll put ammo back into the magazine, and like I said in the description, you can keep refreshing Deconstruct, and there's no cooldown, so you don't really need to reload if you keep getting ammo back into the magazine. So Deconstruct actually looks pretty good on this sidearm. This can also roll Enlightened Action. Weapon hits grant stacks of Enlightened Action for 2 seconds, and it goes up to 12 stacks, and at 12 stacks, you get 50 handling and 50 reload. Now, on Light GG, there is no information about how many stacks you get on one shot, but it doesn't seem like it takes too many hits to get to that full 50 reload. Then we have Impulse Amplifier, which is a good perk on this because it gives you 35% increased projectile velocity, and it passively gives you a +20 to your reload speed and a 0.85 times a reload duration multiplier. So you basically don't have to do anything and you get the faster reload with Impulse Amplifier. We've also got Loose Change on this bad boy. Applying an elemental debuff to a target increases its weapon's reload speed, aim assist, and movement while aiming down sights. So if you roll Chill Clip on this, Chill Clip will count as the elemental debuff, and you'll get that 50 reload speed and 20 aim assist, and 20% decreased ADS movement speed. Then we also have Reverberation. Final blows with this weapon increase the size of its detonations for a short time. Weapon kills grant 100 blast radius for 5.5 seconds. I tried playing around with Reverberation on one of the sidearms that I got, and I can't really notice a difference with the blast radius, so I would say pass on Reverberation. Then in the last column, we have Adagio, Bait and Switch, Chill Clip, Desperate Measures, Frenzy, One for All, and Surrounded. Now, I don't really want to waste too much time with the last column. There are other rocket sidearms in the game. We got the Solar one, we got the Strand one, and those other rocket-assisted sidearms can already roll things like Adagio, Frenzy, One for All. What really makes this sidearm unique is the Chill Clip perk, and I guess Bait and Switch, but Bait and Switch doesn't seem too enticing on this. Deal damage with all equipped weapons within a short time to give this weapon a damage boost. Bait and Switch gives you a 30% increase to your damage, which is nice, but I think One for All is easier to proc, and that gives you a 35% increase to your damage. So if you want a damage dealing perk, I would say go with One for All. But like I was saying earlier, what you really want on this weapon is Chill Clip. That's what makes this weapon unique. Direct hits with the top half of the magazine cause a detonation that slows nearby targets, while above 50% of the base magazine capacity, direct hits apply 60 slow stacks for 4 seconds and to enemies within 4 meters of the target, which is really nice. So in this clip right here, I have a magazine of 15, and as you can see, I get up to 8 shots with Chill Clip. And since this is an Iron Banner weapon, it also comes with Skulking Wolf, while at low health, Guardian final blows with this weapon grant enhanced radar and remove you from the opposing radar. So that's just a little cherry on top. But like I said, rocket assisted sidearms aren't really anything close to being meta in the Crucible. So Guardians, what is the god roll for the Tinasha's Mastery? Well, for the barrel, I would say go with something that increases the velocity like Quick Launch. A magazine, go with something that's going to increase the magazine like Tactical Mag. And then a majority of people are going to say to go with Air Trigger because it's really easy to activate and it ups your ammo reserves, so you're less likely to run out of ammo for this thing. But like I said earlier, Deconstruct is pretty interesting on this weapon. If you get a Deconstruct roll, definitely try it out. I wouldn't delete it if I were you. And then of course, you're going to want that Chill Clip in the last column, and then probably a Velocity Masterwork or a Reload Masterwork would be good with a backup mag on it. That's going to be my opinion on the god roll. Let me know what roll you got down in the comments. Are you guys enjoying Iron Banner? Let's talk about it. If you guys are new here and found this video helpful, subscribe to the channel, leave a like if you enjoyed the content, follow me over on Twitch and TikTok for the live streams, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.